and Mahoney. It's my new podcast show every week. And B and Mahoney. It's my new podcast show every week. What's up there, guys? My name's Tim Mahoney. I'm with my friend and my cousin's best friend. He's also works in my office building, and he helps me with Guardian. This is Sean Bernard.
How are you?
He has a...
Good to see you.
He has a famous, much more famous, what is he, a cousin or a distant relative, Tom Bernard?
I don't know who that is.
Cool. You
Pat
can do
McCarthy?
that. That's fine.
Okay.
He's more famous. He's on KQ in the mornings, Tom Bernard is.
Real nice.
Yep.
Wow.
We got a lot of cool stuff today. Basically, we're going to be here every Monday. My name's Tim Mahoney, local musician. We got some guests that are going to come in. We're going to be doing some skits a little bit for you. We're going to play some songs. We're going to actually tell you about some music news, and we're going to also play clips of some songs that you need to check out. But first, we're going to thank a couple of our sponsors, which, of course, Kieran's and the local, and also Sean is going to tell us about Guinness. Guinness helps us out a lot.
Yeah, we got a really cool thing going on with Guinness. If you actually tweet or check in here at Kieran's for the next hour and show your bartender or server, you get a free Guinness, believe it or not. That's a pretty good deal. So just show them your Facebook, your Twitter, retweet it.
Where do they go, Sean? Just on Twitter in general? Because that's a big place.
No, Twitter's pretty large, but I'd say let's narrow it down to Kieran's and just tag Kieran's in a post or Facebook. Show your bartender or server. You get a free Guinness. We're going to be here every Monday, too, at 6 o'clock, right?
Yep, exactly.
And then sometimes they let us sleep over.
Yep.
Which is great.
They let us sleep, and that's the library room.
Right back over there.
Which we're going to do storytelling right after this. I know you'll be there.
Yep. John likes to sit on his lap to tell stories because he has a tough time
looks like Santa Claus's younger cousin. That's fine.
Gabe, his younger cousin Gabe. Okay, I got you.
That's good. We also have another guest. We've been doing my show for about 4 weeks now, and we have certain guests that call in once in a while. And I guess I'm gonna see what he had to say about our first night at Kieran's. This is a friend of ours, Wayne Baxter, and you've got something to say?
Oh, I was just going to say, this is actually a podcast, so most people will not hear this live. They'll hear it after the fact at beingmahoney.com. So most people can't see Tim do these really silly characters that he does, which is a good thing, because he looks pretty foolish while he's doing them.
I thought you were going to say most people don't listen at all, which I guess
well, people in Chaska, we're huge in Chaska.
Chaska and Chanhassen, I'm very famous in. Most of my music.
One
right
or
now.
five on the list.
It was a friend of mine, Wayne Baxter, and he's going to tell you a couple things.
Well, Mahoney, I'll tell you a couple things there. What you got? I came in and looked for the place, and I got lost in the parking lot. And they told me, I'll tell you what, where's that little punk Sean? Instead of free Guinness, some guy popped me in the mouth. They said, lick this. What do you guys think of that? Hey, little Shawnee, why don't you say something to me?
Well, Wayne, it's really nice of you to come down here. I mean, I wasn't really expecting
you to show.
It's a long
down. I'll tell you what, you take that bus or that train, that goddamn thing, you ride it on down, you try to get back up it, and I slid off the damn thing on my ass. I've been lit up since 12, but I thought I'd keep her going. I'll stop in for a little bit. What do you think?
You headed down on the North Star line, is that right?
I tried to, so that's all I'm trying to do. But you guys do the best you can. I think they're going to kick me out after a little Nancy juice.
The Nancy juice, that's
from
Ireland, right? Isn't that Nancy whiskey?
Well, don't talk back to me. This is Guinness we're promoting.
Sure.
I will literally, I'll slap it.
Nancy juice and Guinness go together very nicely.
Wow, Wayne Baxter, what a creation. I see he made a kind of impact on you guys as it did on me. He'll be here every week. Actually, he is physically going to be here next week, but he's in a lot of trouble. So he's currently has some sort of house arrest going on. And we also have another character that wants to endorse our new show at Kieran's Irish Pub. And this is, Sean and I both grew up as Catholics, and we are Irish, but we have Father McCarthy would like to bless this show for everybody and just let everybody know that the show is going to be okay. Father?
Oh, hello there, Timothy. Thank you so much for having me on the podcast today.
Well, thanks for being here.
I haven't seen you at church the last few years.
Well, I do a lot of stuff at home. I just like private things and stuff.
Would you like me to stop by the house sometime?
Well, yeah, it'd be nice. Just if you could, lighten up on the juice a bit, that'd be good.
Well, I like to have a pint from now and again.
I hear you.
Just to make sure I keep things on the level, if you know what I mean.
Well, how about just bless the show? Tell us it's going to be okay.
Well, I'd like to bless the show by first saying that you're an odd man. You're a very different person. And after you got your confirmation, we were kind of hoping you'd come back to the church.
That was a long time ago. How many years was that?
It was about 36 years ago, because you're now, 57? Is that right?
Well, I believe I graduated in the same decade as you, so that would be 12 younger than you. That puts me at 36 and you at 64-ish.
I'm 62 this July 15th.
Yep.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay.
Yes.
Well,
but I
want
to ask the good Lord to bless this show and to make sure that you find your comedy at some point, because if we can't make the people laugh, then we may as well make them drink. And I always say, if you can't drink and laugh, then why the hell are you alive?
And that's a good... So where's our prayer, though? Can you do the prayer, please?
The prayer is an old Irish prayer, actually. I'd like to say it for you now.
I'll join in with you.
If I can. Okay.
Maybe how about this? How about I join in with you trying to say it? Because I might know this one. Let's see if I remember it.
Okay. Oh, St. Patrick, you are the tallest of the saints. You stand 6'2", but not anymore. Thank you for this great day. Thank you for bringing the O'Mahoney-Eps over from Ireland. And we only wish that you'd send them back.
Wow, thank you.
To I wasn't quite finished.
Okay, there we go.
Thank you. This is an old one, by the way.
Yep.
Thank you to Kieran's Pub. St. Patrick said that himself.
He did.
Thank you to the Liffey and the local.
Thank you to those people.
God bless and sláinte.
Father
Amen.
McCarthy, thank you for that prayer. Can we give him a hand? Not as many as we thought,
Thank
but
you. That was a smattering, I believe.
That must be an old prayer. That must come from the room over there with all these old books and stuff. That's what it looks like to me. Well, I like him. Don't you think he was good, Sean?
Oh, I thought he really did a nice job. That guy's gifted. He sounds so Irish, too, doesn't he? It's like he just got back.
He did.
He did
just
Ireland.
get back from Ireland. So we have a section of the show now that's kind of fun. She's not super excited. Sean's going to take my guitar.
I am.
We're going to have her fill in for a second. You have to play Sweet Home Alabama. This is the part where we're going to meet a little bit of the staff here at Kieran's. I got to know some of them today quite well during the augmentation or in, what do they call that again? Renovations of us getting to know each other. And we have many popular waitresses here that have been working in the business for years. One of my favorite is the bartender. Her name is Fawn.
Fawn Leibowitz?
Literally, if you go up to her right now and just give her a small Irish hug, I will buy you a shot of Irish whiskey. So that's all you have to do is give the bartender a small Irish hug, and I will buy you a shot of whiskey. Someone must take that. Would you like a shot of whiskey? Fawn, I know you're busy. I know you're... Well,
She's
listen.
busy, she says.
Well,
Fawn.
we have a new one coming up. How about this right here?
She did. That was the evil eye right there.
Maybe we have...
That guy's gonna...
Lisa, come on up. We're doing it quick. This is just about Meet the Bartender. We're just going to interview you real quick. Is that all right? It's just real quick.
There she comes. There's
Here's
your
a
microphone right there.
Lisa, how's it going? Lisa here is a waitress at Kieran's Pub. She likes snowboating and paddling as her hobbies. But where are you from?
I am from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Nice. Awesome. And what is your...
I'm a huge fan of the Packers. Love that.
Never. I'm a Steeler, diehard Steeler fan.
I thought the Steelers were in Philadelphia. Is that right?
That
Tim?
would be the Jets.
I don't do
The Jets
sports.
are in...
Eagles.
I don't know
Philadelphia
teams.
Eagles.
Oh, the Beatles. The Philadelphia Beatles.
Ah, yes.
That's who it is. I got you.
Do you like Doritos?
Love them.
What would your favorite flavor?
Original.
Okay. And what's your favorite item to eat on Kieran's menu? How about that?
Oh, has everyone here tried the chicken shots?
I have.
Fabulous. Number one thing.
They're good
There you
and good
go.
for you.
Okay. And how long have you been a server here?
I've been here a little over 4 years.
And what's the craziest thing that somebody did, a patron here?
Craziest thing to ever happen at Kieran's. There's too many crazy things that happen. St. Patrick's Day. Someone always does something insane.
I saw a guy's pants fall down this St. Patrick's Day
Oh, that
while he
happens
was
all
dancing.
the time. That's
Does
just
it?
normal.
That's one of my relatives, I think.
You don't think we could get kicked out, do you, possibly? Or
Oh, everyone has the capability to get kicked out of
See,
a bar.
that's what we learn about Irish
Dig
pubs.
deep. Dig deep. You
So
can
it
do
turns out we can get kicked out. And this guy's like, yep, I'm about ready to leave now.
I think that table over there wants to hug Fawn for a shot.
Please go up and hug Fawn. We have one last question here. Sean's going to direct it at you. It's a little bit about your schooling. He wants to ask you a question.
No, I understand that you went to Catholic school just for junior high. Is that correct?
How did you know?
Well, it's really odd, but you and I dated.
We Googled it.
We dated in the junior high in Pittsburgh.
Yep.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
St. Mary O'Connor's in North Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
That
In
was
the
name
North
of-
Hills of Pittsburgh.
The North
How
Hills
did
of
you
Pittsburgh.
know? That's amazing.
That's right, yeah.
And you remember me after all these years because I wasn't blonde then.
You weren't. You had dark hair and you were a coal miner's daughter. That's what I remember.
Steelworker's daughter.
And Lionel Richie.
Steelworker, that's what it
Steelworker's
was.
daughter,
Okay,
absolutely.
And I sang at
But
your
a good
first...
Catholic.
I sang at your first dance when you guys danced.
That's
I
true.
Remember,
what was the name of that song, Tim?
Easy like Sunday morning. Yeah.
The Commodores were my favorite,
Yes.
absolutely.
Oh, I love them.
You guys
Did
are
you-
amazing with your memory.
Did you know Lionel Richie is 6'1", but 6'8" with the afro?
6'8".
Yes, isn't
I
that
do know I
crazy?
couldn't wear heels the night that he and I danced. I do
No,
remember
I
now
was pretty
because he
short.
just wasn't as tall as I am.
I wasn't.
He has
That's
nice
true.
shoes.
I do.
But I just want to thank Lisa for being up here. Let's give her a hand.
Thank you
She's
so
Thank
much.
working
you.
the room.
Thank you.
By the way, we're going to do this every week.
Get to know your
we're definitely
bartenders and
gonna
servers.
we're going to get the manager up for sure at some point. So just make sure you tune in. We could pick one of you guys. Who is going to take the small hug to Fawn for a shot of whiskey?
I think
What's
Fawn
that?
just quit. She just walked out.
You wanted
oh, no,
to
she's
hug
still
one?
there.
You want to hug? How about a hug? Will you hug me and I'll give you a shot? Just a small hug, just like, hey,
A little bit?
Please.
No? Maybe?
come on, let's do it. Let's get it. Come on.
He's going out. This could be.
song about her.
This could be.
How about this? What's her name? Rachel? Check this out. How about this? Let's Shelby, hold that for me.
Sure.
I just wrote this song called Rachel. Hey Rachel, I think I love you. I'm not sure what conference you were really at. And hey Rachel, won't you give me that sweet ass hug and get you a whiskey shot or get it in a mug. It's been so long since you have texted me. I've been waiting on my knees. This song's for you, Rachel. That's all I got. I'm sorry. Thank you. Can I get a hand for that? Come on now.
That was lovely.
That's
It is
right.
Monday. How about a hand for Monday?
You okay for Monday? I can get better. So are you going to do a shot of whiskey? You have to for that.
He's
Okay.
like, yes,
Yep, we'll
I
get
am.
you one. We're going to get Sean on that because he's got to help the staff out.
Yep, I'll help the staff out with the whole thing.
He will. We want to mention that we are live at Kieran. So when you listen to this, it actually won't be live.
If you're a shut-in and you're at home right now, this is beingmahoney.com.
Yep. So you can
And-
check out this podcast to even hear your song, beingmahoney.com. And we have a bunch of fun segments that we do. Next up is what we do is we talk a little bit about music and music news, things going on in the entertainment industry. Couple things about myself. I was on a TV show called The Voice. Does anybody watch The Voice? Anybody? Okay.
I have cable.
They're doing the finales right now, so people always ask me about that, well, how that process works. Do you watch it, Sean?
Yeah, how did that process work?
Well, let me tell you, I don't watch it. I haven't watched it since they kicked me off. Because I was mad about
They kicked
it.
you off because you got in a fight with
Here's
Adam
an
Duritz,
interesting
right?
point. How about this information? Right when you're kicked off stage, they are so concerned that you're going to go crazy that they actually have security guards follow you out, and they take you into a room with a psychologist. And I had to be the psychologist for 1 hour to make sure I wasn't going to like pull a Uzi or something on the crowd. And I was making jokes, of course, and he's like, no, I'm very serious. Are you okay with this? And I'm like, I don't know, man. It's going to be, I don't even know if I'm going to make it through the night. But I got through it, you know. And then I got put in a small bus that took me back to the airport, and then I left, and then I didn't really look back.
Did they pay for your plane ticket home?
They did.
That was kind of them.
And then I wrote a song about Adam Levine, and he said it was kind of cool and kind of creepy.
How did that song go again? Do you remember it?
So if you remember, Adam Levine said I sounded like a girl when I was on The Voice. And my song, I'll give you a little sample, just went, hey, Adam Levine, I don't sound like a girl. I'm just a guy singing in my world, trying to make someone believe. Hey, Adam Levine, you thought I was a chick? Guess what? I have a bleep. CeeLo said I was unique. CeeLo really liked me. Hey, Adam Levine.
He said unique? That's
You know,
like Minnesotans saying that you look different.
Well, CeeLo was a big fan of mine. He said I think Tim was more unique than the other girl, and I ultimately did not get picked by him. So
the other
fine.
girl, meaning that he thought you sounded like a girl too?
All of them did, a little bit. And also, I was up against an 18-year-old girl in a tight blue dress. That's tough, right? I was a bit overweight at the time, and
Well,
to see your face, you just go, well, that can happen from time to time.
that happens when
Well,
you
just
eat.
look at Sean. I mean,
What are you trying? What?
I mean, I just meant that can happen from time to time.
I would have probably done some Slim Fast or something if I was going on national
You're
TV.
right, and I screwed it up. I
That's
actually am the
true.
only person that got fatter for TV. Most people lose weight. I
It
just
puts
decided,
on like 40
I decided
pounds.
to chunk it up a bit. Big
You
deal.
did.
All right, let it go. It's fine.
A lot of bass.
That's okay. So this finale that's happening, I know one of the artists a little bit, but the biggest problem that The Voice is having is they've had no post hits. You know, we talk about American Idol, which, by the way, American Idol is canceled next year, so that's got to help shows like The Voice, is how can they get an artist to get a top 10 hit? How are they going to do that, Sean?
Well, the hope is, I think that being that American Idol will be gone, that they'll have more attention from the record industry.
Okay.
They call it a record industry anymore? Or just
There's
music?
not much left, but they call it
Yeah.
a record. They do say records.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I'm hoping that will then bring some like top 5, top 10 hits.
If you were to sing
The
on
Voice.
like Idol and you were to do like a cover, what do you think you would do?
Probably Islands in the Stream, and I do both parts of that song.
That is what ye are. No one in between.
That's right. Sail away with me.
You dropped it now an octave.
I did drop it. I took the male part. I figured you could do the chick part.
Of course, I'm going to do the Dolly Parton part.
Yeah.
A little known fact, a lot of people don't know, Dolly Parton, one of the highest grossing earning songwriters in the country.
She wrote I Will Always Love You.
She wrote
Whitney
I Will
Houston
Always Love
song.
You, which, by the way, the soundtrack from The Bodyguard is the highest selling soundtrack ever.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. So next up in a little bit of news, we're talking about David Letterman's last episode tonight. Musically,
Wednesday.
Eddie...
Wednesday's the last
Wednesday,
episode,
that's right.
yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
It's Monday. Eddie Vedder is going to be the last guest. What song do we think Eddie Vedder is going to do?
Well, Letterman once sang the song Black with Eddie Vedder, so I'm thinking they're going to reprise that.
You don't think he'll do, how does he say it? Don't call me daughter.
Not fit to. Or Jeremy Spoken. Jeremy.
Let's give a sample. How would that go?
Had home drawn pictures of mountaintops with him on.
That's
Doesn't
not
sound
good.
anything
We'll
like
probably
him.
cut it. We'll probably
Really
cut
not
that.
good at all.
Yeah, we'll just cut that in the
Okay.
post. But what about anybody like Pearl Jam out there? What
I
song?
do.
What song do you think Eddie Vedder is going to do on Letterman? She's looking around for somebody. Well, let's bring her back.
Wow.
We are doing a show, so I mean, as much dead silence helps us a lot. We just wait. She's changing a keg.
If I had a nickel.
At Irish pubs, that's quite important, I hear, by the way.
Nickel, not nipple. I said if I had a nickel, not nipple.
I feel like there's got to be a surprise on the last show, don't you? Like Letterman's going to, like something just crazy.
He'll reveal that he's really been a woman all these years.
Or reveal he has a hairpiece.
Do you think he does?
Hairpiece or hairpiece?
I think he said a hairpiece.
Out of the piece.
Or he'll come back and he'll finally get those teeth together.
He did do that, by the way. Yep. I mean, they're better.
Yeah.
I don't know why he didn't go the whole way.
Still does this when he talks.
That's a good one. That's very good. Well, I think there's going to be a surprise music thing where it's going to be a little bit of people coming out. Is this the Edda Vedder fan right here? No, that's not her. And
no.
We'll talk to you later. That's fine. No pictures, by the way. I said that earlier, but I'm just kidding.
See if I have 3 chins in that one. You might want to be a little higher.
That's fine. Yep, there we go. I also want to mention I'm a big fan, of course, we're in an Irish pub, of the band U2. They're starting a new tour right now currently. And the new thing that they're doing in this tour is they're saying that if you buy any seat in the stadium, you're going to hear the show the same. So they're going to put speakers every place around the stadium. Now, I don't know how that's going to work. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's going to sound really strange. I think it's an interesting thing to try.
Because the guy's going to be up in the bleeder seats, and there's going to be a big, huge speaker right next to him.
Right next to his head.
And all he wanted to do is bring a girl and try to make out with her. He's like, why is it so loud?
And you won't be able to hear after that. So
I love it. I like it.
It's a nice concept.
I agree. I totally agree. When we do the show every Monday, some of the Mondays are going to fall on Twins baseball game. Who's a Twins baseball fan? Joe Mauer is a buddy of mine. I'm dropping names now.
Are you guys friends on Facebook and everything?
That's the Pearl Jam fan. Real quick, Eddie Vedder, what song is he going to do for Letterman's last episode? What do you think?
Tonight.
They're going to do Better Man, but it's going to be...
Oh, that's a great idea. I love that.
Oh, so Betterman, I got it.
Can't find a Letterman. That one?
Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
Let's see if she's right on that one. How about this? Everybody, if she's not right, gets a free, I don't know, what are they called? Chicken spots or chicken knots? Chicken hots.
I think it's chicken shots.
Okay. Because that's
all right.
a lot of...
Now, you didn't go to the last U2 concert and have your head by the speaker.
I hit every word besides
You did.
shots.
That was,
I went to
bad.
Rush concert. Yes, I went to Rush. I'm sure there's definitely no Rush fans in here except... Oh, we
There's
do?
two.
Okay.
We got 2 Rush fans
awesome.
right there.
Going to a Rush concert is a place you definitely don't go to pick up girls. It is a lot of dudes. And a lot of them play games like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff. But it's not bad because I'm a huge fan. And musically, they are just awesome. And they played a lot of early stuff, the first part of the concert, which, believe it or not, is even instrumental. And it was kind of hard to follow, and I just wanted to hear Tom Sawyer. What about you? What's your song?
Well, that's their most popular song of all time. So, that was one that long before I ever dated, and I'm talking before a few years ago, that was a huge, huge
Before the
favorite.
divorce, or was that after?
Just in between.
The settlement.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
I
settlement,
got you.
right before the settlement,
Yep.
and then the
Turnover.
divorce. Yeah, the turnover. Yeah.
That's good. That's good stuff. Well,
I want to mention some of the other shows on the network. We are on the Alive and Social Network. There's 20 shows on the whole network. I'm not going to attempt to list them now, but go to aliveandsocial.com. You'll see that there's tons of shows. The Rusty Gate Me Review, Twin Cities Hit Show. We have kind of a silly show called Mortgages and BS, if you're in the market. We have the Great Northern Sex Cast. Now, it's actually just people talking about, in a very clean, family-friendly ways, how you might have better relations.
You have BT has a food show.
Yeah,
BT, of course, known from Season 7 now at Go 96. He's a friend of ours, and we're going to have him for a guest one of these Mondays here. And there's also the Being Mahoney show, which I have about 4 shows up there. But all these shows will be available on iTunes for download to pick up. So
yeah, and I think this coming up Friday is our last live band karaoke for a while. We do that at our friends over at O'Gara's.
Cool.
So pretty cool deal. But check out all the other shows at aliveandsocial.com. A couple of the shows are on the iHeart Radio app. And you can get everything at Spreaker.com as well. But go to AliveAndSocial.com to check out
You
those
keep
other
saying
shows.
like are you leaving or?
I got a thing.
I just didn't know. You just were really giving like an exit speech.
Well, I was going to give my commencement
That's fine.
address.
That's
but
okay. Again, we got Twins baseball coming up. Sean and I are big baseball fans. And sometimes what we like to do is talk about sports a little bit and talk about how vague coaches and athletes can be talking about their performance that day. Sometimes they'll talk about, we came out today and we tried to play a game and we put on our uniforms and our regulation shoes, and at the end of the day we looked at the scoreboard and it turned out the score was totally different than the other score, which thus made it a lower score, so we didn't win.
the other thing about our game is that we don't play in the rain. We refuse to play in the rain. If the other team decides they want to play in the rain, we decide not to play in the rain, then we don't play in the rain.
And since there's 197 baseball games a season, that makes it a lot.
It's actually only 162, but you're close.
That's cool. It's every day, though.
Just about every day. But
Okay.
like an example would be today the Twins are not playing.
And we have a clip. Sean's child, who just turned 4 3/4, his name is little Mickey Bernard, and he just is in a professional baseball league because he's kind of what would you even call him, a savant.
He's
he's
a
so
man-child.
good.
He's kind of a man-child.
I mean, he's just so good.
Yes.
And we have a little clip of his game the other night from Blaine Park. Is it Blaine, right?
Yes, they played up at Blaine Park right by Champlin.
So this is a little clip of Mickey Bernard up to bat at the game in Blaine. So I'll just play it here.
Bottom of the ninth, we got Mickey Bernard up here to bat.
He's 4.5.
He seems to be a solid player. He came with what we believe call a posse. Is that true, Jerry?
Yes, as a matter of fact, it is. He's 5'6", even though he's only 4.5 years old. He's batting .463 right now with 2 home runs and 17 RBI.
Well, I believe in his playing and his attitude, his character. He walks really strong. He does stand 3'2", and of course, with that little puffy hair, it is 3'5", which is pretty tall for a 4.5-year-old.
I just said he's 5'6", but you can certainly say that he's 3'2".
Well,
That's
I'm having
just
trouble
fine.
hearing in his left ear from years of listening to your mouth on the left side of me. That's why.
I'll try not to whisper in your ear when we wake up in the
And the
morning.
pop fly out there for Mickey Bernard out to the left field, and who picks it up?
It's Gabe Kaplan has picked up the ball. You remember him from the TV show Welcome Back, Kotter, but now he's
I
playing.
believe he was in detention center last week.
He
if I'm
was,
not
in
correct.
fact, because he pulled up a skirt by saying it was dress-up day at the playground.
Well,
That's
for a
right.
4.5-year-old, quite a player. Anyways, a great game by Mickey Bernard. Probably going to make MVP, I hear.
He's not only pitching, but he's playing third and second base as well
At the same time.
Yes.
Wow, what a clip from that game. As you could tell when we laughed, we were just laughing at those people that came up here and talked about it. It was just crazy. I'm just proud
The
of your
kid's
son.
got so much talent.
Yeah.
If you really think about it.
And
you
the
know.
fact that Eddie's Auto and Ricky's Liquor Store both sponsor them is just great. To have
It's
two
mostly
sponsors.
trade for the kids.
That's good. And
Yes.
that's good to give liquor to kids under 6.
To give to their parents, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree. It's a very
Strongly suggest
it's
that.
a very, very good thing. We're going to say a little bit about, every week I do a little segment called Download This. And basically, I play a little clip of a song I think you should check out. When I was on The Voice, I met a lot of artists that actually didn't even make it on the show. This is one of them, and her name's Alyssa Bonagura, and she's actually a big Nashville songwriter. And this is a song called Angel. Alyssa Bonagura And that tells you that there's a lot more to the reality TV realm.
Well,
Sean.
she hadn't gained all the weight like you had, so maybe
Okay,
that's part of
that
what
hurts. I mean, that hurts. I was heavier. I mean, I don't know if I was heavier than you, but I was heavier than an average male
person. I see what you're saying.
You're right.
She had just a gorgeous voice. I mean,
She's
where's
awesome.
she from originally?
She's from Nashville.
Wow.
You know, and has got parents that sing. And check her out, Alyssa Bonagura. You can download some free stuff on SoundCloud or iTunes.
When we do this from now on, I'm gonna just kind of lip sync along so people think that it's me singing, and you pretend to play the guitar.
Okay, then you try to do this next one. This next one's kind of fun. It's an artist, a girl named Brandon Jane. To talk a little about how I know her, her husband is a guy named Kevin Kadish. Kevin Kadish is a songwriter from Nashville. He also wrote and produced the song All About the Bass, which is kind of Sean's favorite jam.
Love that song.
But he's a friend of mine, and I've co-written a lot of songs with him. But his wife, very talented artist, they both together co-wrote a song for Miley Cyrus. It didn't make her record. I'm sorry, it did make her record. And then she recorded herself, and it's a song called Carey Brothers. Kind of melancholy. What'd you think, Sean?
I liked him. I just want to know how you find these people.
Well,
because that was really cool, but I don't know where I would go to find them.
Every week, if you go on iTunes, you see the top charts. I actually like to totally dive into it and search inside genres, like singer-songwriter, rock, classic rock, and go deep into those things and just click on different artists. You'd be surprised what you find, stuff that nobody's heard of that is just amazing. And I'm just always just surprised. And sometimes as a musician, I hear it and I go, well, if they haven't made it, then I surely won't.
Well, you never know. Sometimes it's really just good timing, isn't it? That's who you know.
There's a lot of factors, a lot of factors in that. Yep. I'm going to do the last artist here is an artist I've played with about 5 times. One of my favorite, and it's a girl named Shawn Colvin, which she is a popular artist. She actually won a Grammy in the 90s for a song called Sonny Came Home.
Great song.
This is a live version of her doing it. She normally plays just solo acoustic live. But I'm telling you, she has some real passion when she sings. Check this out. This is Sonny Came Home live. Sean Colvin there, one of my favorite artists. Just really cool passion. That, of course, was her hit song. She has many records. She has like 9 records out, and just awesome.
Is she still touring?
She is, and she's actually playing at the Zoo concert, which I was going to open for, but they said last time I was a little creepy and belligerent, so I won't be opening.
That's a little
for
awkward. So
No.
you held the hug too long with Sean? They were
No,
like,
actually-
hey, that's 30 seconds, Tim. Time.
Actually, they said she's going to be playing all night, but I am going to the show, so I'll probably try to be a creeper and get backstage and say something
I
dumb.
like it. Well, if you need a wingman, I know somebody.
I got you. You can come with.
I don't mean me.
How about this?
I mean,
So make
I
sure
know
if
a
you want
guy.
to comment on the show, give us feedback. Tim Mahoney Music at gmail.com. My Twitter's at Tim Mahoney Music. Also, right out there tonight, if you just all you have to do is tweet or Facebook, show it to a bartender, get a free pint of Guinness. Free pint of Guinness for the next little bit of time. Also, if you give the bartender a small hug, you get a shot of whiskey.
Too creepy?
She's like, I
No
don't want
way.
hugs. But
Not
you know what I
good.
said? It was like kind of this small, like kind of bro thing. That's all they got to do.
Little-
You know what I'm saying? Just
How about just the knuckles?
just-
Like, you cool with the knuckles?
okay,
Is good?
maybe
Okay.
just knuckles. But you do that, and you get a shot of Jameson, and also, oh, that's right,
We're going to give away these fancy pint glasses, these Guinness pint glasses as well. The neat thing about it is they're empty. Man, people love an empty pint glass, don't they, Jimmy? That's Jimmy Dutch Gaines over there. Dude Weather. Get to know him.
So I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna play a couple songs. Sean's just gonna stay up here and talk to me. Do you want to try to fake out the words a little bit with me or no?
Yeah, let's see if I can figure out. Are you going to make up a song?
We could do that. Is
Okay.
it called what? Kieran's? Here we go.
You can make up a song about empty pint glasses, I think. Or how about that guy right there? What do you think his story is?
Before you tell us, don't tell us. I believe that dude's 8th grade math teacher.
And his name
What's
is
his
Gary
name?
Flatbush. He's an 8th grade math teacher from
there we
Pittsburgh,
go.
North Hills.
Gary
St. Mary's.
Flatbush,
Yes.
the math teacher. So here we go. How are we going to do it? Hey, Lise, what kind of vibe? We're going to make up a song. What kind of vibe? Should it be country, sappy, pop? Oh, about Flatbush. What kind of song? What?
Oh,
Folk. Oh,
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
Good, I like it. Gary Flatbush.
Oh, little Gary Flatbush was a friend of mine. Played with his tool almost every time.
Taught me how to do my 2+2s, but I was never good at algebra.
Oh, little Flatbush, sing me a song, sing me a wholehearted song. I've been watching you go all night, and I think I love you.
You never got married and you asked me to come over a lot. Oh, Gary Flatbush, I think I love you
A lot. Flatbush, talk about the flat bushes on the side of your head. They remind me of something that I once said.
Drinking whiskey with your friends, going down roads that are dead ends. Sure am glad that we are friends, Gary Flatbush.
Oh, Flatbush, I wanna be with you in the middle of the night, when things get so hard and I'm in fright. Cuddle with me, you little Flatbush. Flatbush. Sometimes
I worry you're gonna die.
Oh, that's a little
Thank
song
you for
about
that.
Gary
Thank you.
Flatbush.
Wow.
Get to know him. We should do this song by the fire over there, I think, next time.
So the truth is, I actually do play music for a living. I know a lot of you surprised, especially the people that left in the front row, but they're going to come back, I swear to God. Listen up. This is a song called Stay on one of my records. Check it out. Don't ask me, I'm taking this in from the beginning, and nothing adds up you to me somehow. You're wasting your time right now. I know this is clear, but I want you to go, but please stay. Stay. Don't drag me down from this high that just pulled me, but into your arms you said someday I'll make you a better place. But what way? I'll do this for you, tell you I know. Oh, this is clear, but I want you to go, please stay. Get out of your hardness, stay. I know that I'm wrong, so please stay. I'm out of my mind, stay now. I say you won't, please, you stay down. You open your heart, now stay. Open your heart, now stay.
I like that one.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you, Arthur Treachers. It's so good to be back here.
Actually, we're at Kieran's, not...
Oh,
yeah, the
okay.
Arthur that's a different place.
You know you knew that once. You know Arthur Treachers. You went there for fish. He's like, no, I didn't.
That was an old Gary Flatbush song. I love that one. See, they love that joke.
They loved it. They're literally talking about nothing having to do with us. I'm just kidding. It's okay. We love it. So, I'm going to do another little song here. This is a song that was popular right when Sean became a grandpa.
That's true. That was about 12 years ago.
Yep.
I was 22, and I was a grandfather for the first time. It's a song called Shep.
This is a song called Talk to Me.
Oh, I know this one.
To be the one who lets you know when its time is right. It's moving slow. And perfect things, oh, they make you crazy. You just give me my smokes and my coffee, and all I really need is $5. All I really need is some conversation. All I really need is $5. All I really need is for you, yeah. You can talk to me, yeah. Don't have to try and be free. You just take out all those little things. Now you got a friend, say, right by your side. You know you got a friend, see there for you. And all I really need is $5. All I really need is conversation. All I really need is $5. All I really need is for you, yeah. Talk to me, yeah. You can hit one, Sean, if you want to. You can talk to me, yeah. Good.
I wasn't really ready.
'Cause don't you try it, oh, to bring me down. 'Cause you can't tell me what I need. You can talk to me, yeah. You can talk to me, yeah. We'll wait, you want it now. Hear you say it's on. Oh, you move like you want it. Say you can talk to me, yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much. I literally will be here every week. Because you say that normally, I'll be here every week.
And you really will be.
I will be, yeah.
And sometimes you'll spend the night.
I think
what do you think the people, the General Mills people, are doing in there?
Do you think they'd let us be guest speakers?
I think they would.
Hello, everybody. The sales have been down for the first quarter, and again, they talk like coaches.
Yeah.
So basically, we're at 0.32 net profits of America and the other lands. We need to be up by 0.6% by the end of the third quarter. So we're going to have to let the heavier people go and then keep who?
Keep the Mahoneys. So my big idea for the corporation is to serve kids Wheaties at lunch at school. That will bring the profits up.
Yep. And
Wheaties at lunch.
I believe with literally spoonfuls of sugar to help it out.
Just a touch.
Just a spoonful full.
Just enough.
Just more than enough to make it taste better.
I love it.
Yep,
are you going to do one more song for us?
Yes,
right.
Of course. Can I do covers? I don't know. Can I do covers?
You can do a cover.
Podcast?
Sure you can. Just say this is a cover and who the artist is, and then do it. It's your day.
Okay.
It's
so
44 degrees.
It's 44 degrees down here in Minneapolis. Welcome. You want to come up and sing with us? Are you sure? Because I think I wrote a song for you. Okay, we'll just come up here then. Let's do it. Cool.
I got very excited when she realized you were here.
Come here a second. What's your name? Just real quick. I won't do it bad. I'll be real nice.
You will.
What's your name?
He'll video it on his phone.
Carlene, where are you from? Yeah, what do you
Were
do?
you putting your
What do you
card
do for
in the
a
meter
job?
up there with me earlier? Was that you that was having trouble with your card in the meter earlier? That was me, yeah. Yeah.
Did your card?
I was
did
like,
your,
what is
your
wrong
card
with this
got
lady?
declined?
You did? That's good.
Did you ever? Has your card ever been declined at a meter? Because that would mean like mine has. That's how it gets tough out there, right? Yep, that's tough. By the way, do you think I could borrow just like $3? I mean, just to because it's tight. You understand?
Why don't you take off your hat and have people put money in the hat?
So
this is a song called Carlene, right?
Carlene, let me just do a song for you. Do you want to do you think more sappy or more kind of fun, or what do you think? Pick me up. So let's have a little fun. Okay. How about country? I'll do a little country. Here we go. Here it is. I've been thinking of a girl for 3 weeks long. Her damn name is Carlene. I wanna feel her strong. Been thinking about what it'd be like if we were in the corner of a cornfield making out in winter. Hey, Carlene, I think I love you. Don't really know if you really care. Hey, Colleen, I want to meet you at a baseball game and just give me a high five and we'll do it again. Hey, Colleen. There we go. That's all.
Oh, Carlene, get to know her.
Carlene, that song will be available for download tonight only for 1 minute.
1 minute.
Yes.
Just from
Yes.
11:59
Yep.
to
But
midnight.
this next song's gonna be real sexy, so if you want to just hear it. This one's gonna. I mean, you could buy more of it. You could buy more of it, maybe, and just help me out. Huh? Can I do you buy your stuff on the phone?
Oh, she has a friend. Carlene has a friend.
Friends, we got friends.
No, I haven't told him about 2009.
Should we tell the story on the? Can you take a mic? Can you just tell it? Just grab it. We got a little Tim Mahoney story. And by the way, you can be inappropriate. It's a podcast.
Oh.
So please do it.
Are there any kids
pressure.
in here? No.
Here's your story.
So in 2009, the girlfriends that I'm with, we were at a girls' weekend in Lutsen, and you were playing at Papa Charlie's.
Oh, no.
Okay.
And I fell in love with your music, and I bought your CD on the spot. And I've had it ever since, and a few more.
I wanted this to go. I mean, it's that.
And I didn't even know you were here tonight.
I appreciate that. It just sounds like you're being way too nice. I thought it was going a different direction. I thought it was going to be like, and then what? I don't know. Like, I wasn't obnoxious.
It was a girls' weekend.
Did I? I didn't. Nothing though. I didn't.
No,
nothing.
you signed my CD.
Okay.
So
good.
you were a gentleman. You were good.
That's good. I just want to. I'm Irish. Things can get crazy sometimes. You know.
Yeah. No,
so
we
we're
just
good.
got crazy
we're on good terms. You and I mean, we're pretty. Do you think I could get your fax number?
Do I use that still?
Well, I just like to. That's a good way to intro to girls. It's just,
okay.
So I'd fax you a letter tomorrow that just said, "Hi, Carlene. I hope you have a good day."
Yeah, we could go back to that way.
Yep, and then we just start small, right?
Yep.
I'm feeling like a connection right now.
Yeah. I mean,
Me and you. I mean, I'm feeling.
Yep. So we're gonna do a song. You can listen. You don't have to stand there. But thank you for your story. Let's get up for Carlene.
Oh, Carlene.
She gets
Team player.
She gets a free shot of whiskey, or 1.5 chicken shots. So they're just these
Your
little chicken.
choice.
One of them, not an appetizer, just one of them. Literally, actually, just so you can try it. Okay. Well,
They're so good.
then give it to someone in need, like the homeless guy up front.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you. That one's for you too. So we're gonna do a little cover song here. So I'm gonna do my little version. I grew up listening to Suspicions. This is more my this is my way of doing an Elvis song if it was interpreted by more of a singer-songwriter and a little bit more sadder, really. I mean, that's actually how I
More
explain
sadder.
it.
That's
It's good
interesting
English,
grammar,
too.
but
It's good.
we got a writer out there too.
I know. You're supposed to correct us on that stuff. Yeah. Well, he'll edit it after, of course.
Yeah. Who was your favorite on Mel's Diner?
You know, I believe it was Flo.
I love
actually.
Flo. What
Yeah.
was her catchphrase?
Grits in the grits.
Grits in the kittle?
Grits
Is
in
that
the
it?
kettle.
Something
or
like
grits
that.
in the. I got grits in the kettle, the kitchen, or something. You know.
Something like that. Do the song.
Funny riddle.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Go ahead.
Got me on pain, got me a fiddle, got me on chance, got me a fiddle. It's one of those songs you have no idea
Life
words.
ain't nothing but a funny riddle.
We're supposed to harmony on that. Like a funny riddle.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
There
Y'all
we go,
come
so
back now. Yeah.
Here's a little Elvis Presley for you guys. Thanks for listening to our show. It's called Being Mahoney. We're going to be here every Monday, and we're hoping it surely can grow from here. It seems it's possible.
Well, I think that our old math teacher could tell us that.
Well, what would he say?
He would say, "Well, guys, it's really great to have you here again this week, and it's been so long since I've seen you.
Stick to your studies.
Stick to your studies because your jokes are a little silly."
They can be.
It's true.
And they get better and worse, and we're not perfect. But what we are is, my full-time day job is I'm a singer, but my part-time job is I'm trying to be funny. And
Well,
I'm just having a tough time with the second
Just keep
one.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep going.
Okay. Caught in a trap, I can walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe these tears are real, I'm crying. 'Cause we can go on together with suspicious minds. Suspicious minds. We can build our dreams on suspicious minds. So an old friend I know drops by to say hello. Would I still see suspicion in your eyes? Here we go again, asking where I've been. Well, you don't believe this is real. I'm crying, yeah. 'Cause we can't go on together with suspicious minds. We can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, that I'm lonely. I'm just kind of ad-libbing this out. Oh, that I'm lonely. Oh, you say you won't cry, girl. Yeah, yeah. Caught in a trap, I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Shawnee, you take one. Don't you know?
Why can't you see?
There you go.
What you're doing to me? When you don't believe the word I'm saying.
Don't you know we're caught in a trap? I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Thank you so much, sir. That's Elvis Presley there. And thank you for listening to Being Mahoney. My partner, Sean Bernard, this is our first time here. I want to thank the Kieran staff. Most of them like us. A couple actually don't, but are hoping to change that. Fawn is one of them, because I told people to hug her. And
she's cool with the fist bump, not okay with the
I'm
sugar.
probably going to hear about that from the owner of the whole corporation. But we want to thank you. We'll be here every week. Next week, we have a couple guests. We have Officer Jim, which is from Southern County, stopping by.
That's right. And then we
who
have
else?
Glenn Shackelford from New Prague, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we want to mention our producer tech. What's his name again? I forgot. Aaron Shackle?
Aaron Shackenstrosen.
Shackenstroke?
Schlagenstein. Steuben.
Okay, so not Irish, which
Aaron Tro.
we don't like that.
Aaron.
But I'll tell you what we're going to try to do
Tro?
next week. We're going to try to set up Aaron with a girlfriend. He's currently looking for a girlfriend.
Next week, we're trying to set Aaron up. So bring your single gal friends.
Again, for
He's
the
not
last
happy
minute
with us
here,
at
if you
all
want
right
to
now.
tweet or share a tweet, get a free Guinness. Also, we want to give away a couple Guinness glasses here. How about this?
Give Tim a hug, and you get the Guinness glasses. That's
all you got to
he
do
wants.
is come up and give me a hug. You get a free Guinness glass. Even if it's a dude, it's just kind of like a bro hug. This girl's like, why is he so much on hugs?
Let the man hug
Well,
your
I had a tough
grandmother.
weekend. I'm just going to be honest with you. It gets a little hard.
Hug Mahoney sounds like the name of like a punk band from the 80s.
It
doesn't
does kind of a little bit.
Huggin' Mahoney.
So even when we're done here, give me a small hug. You can get a shot of whiskey, a glass, or you get to punch Sean in his big gut. There we go. Thanks for listening this week. Tune in
Thanks a
next
lot.
week to Kieran's Pub, beingmahoney.com. Sean Bernard, thanks so much.
Thank you. Tomorrow night at the local.